We are back to talk about camera gears, and the A7SIII has just been announced. It's an amazing camera, though it doesn't have 8K super ultra high resolution video capability, but I don't think it's really necessary to compete with the Canon in that way. I think Canon overreached a little bit too ambitious with that 8K thing. 99% of people probably won't shoot 8K like ever, and it overheats. I've been a Sony fanboy for a very long time, so maybe I'm biased. But anyway, just to talk about the gear I have right now and my thoughts on A7SIII. First of all, I think the new announced A7SIII is really amazing. It has all the low light. I really like that they kept the 12 megapixel sensor instead of increase the megapixel count. A lot of people don't agree with this. A lot of people think that they want to get a hybrid camera. They want to get a camera that can shoot both amazing videos and photos. But in my opinion, it is exactly this niche that A7S series is supposed to be, is designed to fulfill. Like, it's perfect. It's where it's supposed to be. Don't ever change that. If you just change the megapixel count to chase the trend to get higher pixel count, it will change the entire spirit, the essence of the design, of the the idea of this camera. It's a video camera. Just if you want to shoot photos, get a photo camera. Alright, so it shoots 4K up to 120p, and you have also wonderful stabilization as advertised. If you've seen the trailer, is that trailer announcement video? They did this test show reel. It's pretty much like a walking footage, handheld, and it looks really stable, pretty much like GH5, but it is cropped. Also, the 4K 120p is also cropped, 10% cropped. There is a 10% crop on those modes, so I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. I want to see in real life how it turns out. Like, cropping an image in a video is never a good thing. A lot of people are picky about that. But 10% is actually not that bad, is it? Like in my A7SII here is my A7SII. When it shoots 1080p, 120p, you crop in 2 times, I think. I don't remember because I never shoot 120p, but yeah, there's that. And then A7SIII is the first Sony full-frame series to implement a flip-out screen, which is awesome. So yeah, that's a very welcome new change to the camera. What else is noticeable? I think that's it. I think all those biggest noticeable things are the things that I mentioned. Also, obviously, you have a fantastic autofocus, you have fantastic low lights, and also you get better codec, you get better formats. You can shoot, what's it called? You can shoot up to 10-bit 422, just like GH5, which is awesome. So you get much better video quality out of the camera. So I'm curious to see the 1080p image quality, see how it compares to the GH5, because GH5's 1080p really blows everything Sony does out of the water. It's really amazing. So I'm really curious to see that. Overall, I'm very happy with this new announcement. Very happy about this new camera that's coming out. It's not that expensive either. It's under $4,000, I think. And probably in 5 years I can afford it. So we'll see. I don't know. So now let's talk about my gear. I've sold a lot of my cameras and lenses that I don't use. For example, my A7R II. I just realized that I don't want to be a photographer anymore. I just don't care about photographing. So 42 megapixel is awesome, but it takes so much time to process. Therefore, I sold it for a pretty good price. And I also sold my A5100, the crippled camera that was defect when it came. And what else did I sell? Some other lenses. Oh yeah, the Sony 10 to 18mm wide-angle lens. That was amazing lens. Fantastic, perfect image quality. But I sold it because I got the wide-angle lens for my GH5 instead. I got a Sigma 10 to 20mm f3.5. So for this reason, I got rid of that lens because I don't want 2 lenses to overlap. I'm gonna stick to GH5 for video. So about video, I really enjoy shooting with the GH5. I've been shooting with the GH5 exclusively since I got this camera. It's been a few months, yeah, it's a perfect camera for me. I don't really care about the small sensor size. It doesn't really make a huge difference for me since I shoot more video, like, yeah. And it has amazing image stabilization, has wonderful codecs, has wonderful video quality, 1080p image quality, 4K 60p. You get a 400 up to 400 megabits per second video capability. It's amazing, stunning video quality, a lot of detail in those video, and it's very versatile because you can adapt a lot of lenses. Like I'm using the Viltrox adapter. It's actually speed booster, so I get extra light and extra bokeh in with the Canon lenses. So pretty cool. And I still have my A7SII. I will keep my A7SII because it's just such a unique camera. Shoots low light so amazingly. If I keep A7SII, I may not need to upgrade to A7SIII. But we'll see what's gonna happen in 5 years, in 4 years. Who knows what's gonna happen? But anyway, this is also an amazing camera, but I don't use it as much as before since I got the GH5, because another factor is that I shoot a lot of my tennis videos, which requires long time recording, like 1 hour, 2 hour straight recording. With A7SII, it's not possible. Even though I hacked the system, I can shoot more than 30 minutes, but it will maybe it will overheat, maybe the battery will run out. So the GH5 is much reliable in that regard. You can shoot up to 1 hour and a half with no problem. Okay, so that's all I have right now. I'm also shooting with the Sony 6300, a little camera. It's a wonderful little camera. I still keep this one. I don't want to sell it because I have the gimbal that I can use this camera on. So that's nice. Also, I'm trying to sell the 70-200 f4 Sony G lens. I bought it for sports, but I don't really shoot sports, so I think I should get rid of that lens. I've already put it up for sale on the internet for a long time, and I still haven't got anyone interested. It's kind of a niche lens, so I don't expect it to be sold very quickly, but I will wait patiently and wait for a good price for it because it's pretty much like new. And then I have the Tamron 28-75 as well as the Sony 24-105 f4. So these two lenses overlap, so I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I'll sell the 24-105, but we'll see. I really love the 28-75 because it's f 2.8. I'm going to use that for portrait. It's very versatile. It's really nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have. I actually reduced my collection a little bit by selling all those stuff. I think it's really nice. I just stick to GH5 for video. For that, video is what I do mainly. And then photos is also pretty good. The photo quality from GH5 is really good. The macro capability is really nice. With the kit lens, you get really up close to a subject and you shoot wonderful photo, and you can get incredible bokeh even out of a kit lens. So I'm super happy about that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the little update, and I'll see you next time.